Finally, the last chapter has closed on the life of the popular spy writer Len Deighton, who reset the style and tone of 1960s thrillers. He sadly died at the grand old age of 97. His first and most famous book was The Ipcress File. It made his name, and indeed that of the star of the film version, a young Michael Caine.
Someone is trying to frame me. You've got to help me.
The spy stories written by Len Deighton were the antidote to James Bond. Their heroes weren't smooth scions of the establishment, but ordinary people for whom espionage was just a job.
Move over for today's most sensational, hypnotic meeting with suspense.
It was a formula which nonetheless thrilled millions of readers and reflected the unpretentious approach of the man who came up with it.
I would like my publisher to put across the front of the book that the publisher and author guarantee that this book has no literary merit whatsoever. I've got no ambition in that direction. I think it's quite complicated enough, as far as I'm concerned, to write mainstream popular fiction without adding a dimension of art.
The backdrop for Deighton's spy novels was the paranoia and tension of the Cold War, but his other enthusiasms often crept into his stories. His hands had a cameo role in the film of The Ipcress File because its star struggled to crack eggs single-handed.
In my kitchen, there is a sort of dresser and everything with all recipes and menus and whatever on it. The recipes on it are old Len Deighton's because he used to have a column in The Observer, which was like a comic strip of recipes. Because Len Deighton, the writer of Ipcress File, he was a great cook.
While Deighton turned out one best-selling novel after another, nearly 30 of them in all, he also turned his hand to serious works of history, challenging accepted narratives about the Second World War with the same meticulous research he'd used in his fiction.
For a lot of readers, I think it's that authenticity, the fact that you knew that he had spent time researching particular calibers of guns or which a particular hotel that a character might have stayed in. That comes through in the books.
Len Deighton was the son of domestic servants who went to art college, an eye for detail and a determination to see his subjects from different perspectives, found new ways to cross well-travelled literary territory.
Spy writer supreme Len Deighton, who died at the weekend aged 97. He was a great hero, an inspiration to me and many other writers, so a very sad day. That's it. Susanna and Ed will be here bright and early at 6 with Good Morning Britain. But good night. Thanks for watching.